Ha! Well, shipmate, me hates to say it, but you ain't no match for Captain Long John Silver. Sorry, got a little carried away with the costume and all.
Well, this is Buccaneer Bay after all. I suppose an occasional sword fight is okay, as long as none of the guests see it and no one gets hurt. Ow!
Oh, sorry. Oops.
That's okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have been horsing around.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Well, this may be a dumb question, but...
Nonsense! There's no such thing as a dumb question.
Okay, well, I've been wondering, what exactly is a buccaneer? Anyway.
Sorry, I take that back. That is a dumb question. You mean to tell me you've worked here at Buccaneer Bay all this time, and you still don't know what a buccaneer is?
But I've only worked here for 1 day.
Oh yeah, it seems longer than that.
So what is it? Is it like a fish?
A fish? Of course not!
A bird?
No, it's not a bird.
Well, what is it then? I don't know.
Buccaneer is just a fancy word for pirate, that's all.
Oh, so that's why we're wearing the pirate costume.
Yes, and because Buccaneer Bay is chock full of pirate history.
Okay. I see the connection now.
Well, good. I just hope our guests are a little sharper. So, did you finish your list?
Yes, ma'am. I did everything you asked me to do. I made the beds, emptied the trash cans, swept the sidewalks, watered the flowers.
Good.
And I even did some things you didn't ask me to do.
Really? Like what?
Like cleaning the glass vase,
Oh, what glass vase?
the one I broke.
Oh dear.
I also pulled those big weeds from the front pots.
What? Those weren't weeds, those are ornamental grasses.
Oh, really? Well, they sure looked like weeds.
Anything else?
Yep, I also unloaded the dishwasher and put away all the dishes.
Well, I guess there's no harm in that.
And I saved space by stacking them all together and with one gray tower, and it was so high. It was so cool. Oops.
I suddenly feel a headache coming on.
Well, okay, we cannot have that, so you stay right here and I will get you some water.
Oh no, just what I don't need. Hello, detective.
Were you aware that there was a suspicious package in your mailbox?
A submarine sandwich?
But not my lunch you did with the parcel.
Sorry, detective.
Oh, thank you. I've been expecting this.
Oh, you have you? Make note of that.
A note of what?
What she just said.
What did she say?
What did you say?
When?
Just now.
I don't remember.
So, what do you want me to write down?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing at all. Just be ready next time I tell you to write something down.
Yes, detective.
Dylan, what are you doing?
Well, I was bringing you some water for your headache, and all the glasses were broken, so I brought the hose instead.
New employee?
Yes, he just started yesterday.
Did he now? Make a note of that.
Yes, detective.
Did you check his references?
Apparently not.
How about the background check?
Yes, we did a background check.
A thorough one? You know you can never be too careful these days. Are you getting all this?
Yes, detective.
What is your name, young man?
Dylan Dale, sir. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, detective.
Villain Dale, you say? Well, we'll see about that, won't we? But in the meantime, I need to speak privately with Miss Mabry about a very important matter. Miss Mabry?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just received the coroner's report on Mr. Richardson.
Oh, and what did it say?
What did it say?
Yes, the report, what did it say?
Well, what kind of a question is that? You know as well as I do that reports cannot talk.
Okay, then, what did you find out?
Well, I found out that there was no evidence of foul play. So apparently, Mr. Richardson died of natural causes.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean that he died of natural causes. I mean that there was no foul play. Well, anyway, he's in a much better place now. Thank you, Detective. I appreciate you letting me know.
It was my duty to let you know. And so I did my duty and let you know.
Well, thank you, just the same.
Of course, and now I must leave so I can continue doing my duty, fighting crime. Good day.
Detective, I believe your car's that way.
Yeah, of course, I knew that. I was just detecting. Let's go.
Yes, Detective.
Oh, congratulations. You've now met Detective No Clue.
I'm not sure I like him.
Oh, it's okay. He's harmless.
That seems to be broken. You really messed that up. Well, what did you even get? Is that like a book or something?
Oh, yes. It is.
Seems not very exciting.
Says who? Don't you know that reading has many benefits?
Like what?
Well, let's see. It helps your concentration, improves your memory, makes you smarter. Just think of it as exercise for your brain.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that sounds good to me. Can I go read my comic books?
Nice try.
So, what's your book about then?
It's about God and all his attributes.
Is what?
Attributes. You know, characteristics, his love, his power, his justice, basically what he's like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I read a quote the other day that really got my attention. It said, the most important thing about you was what comes into your mind when you think about God.
That is interesting.
I know. I had to think about that one for a moment. But it's true. Nothing is more important than God, and my understanding of who he is really does affect how I live my life. So I thought, wow, I better get this right. You see, we often have wrong views about God. We get ideas in our heads, but these ideas aren't necessarily true. In fact, if you do an internet search of the question, who is God, you'll get over 2 billion answers, and most of them are wrong.
Really? Then how do we know for sure what God is like?
Well, that's easy. By reading God's Word, the Bible. And if you haven't read it, you're going to find out that God is so much greater than you can imagine. And he cares about you. Oh, our guests have finally arrived.
Oh, so what do I do?
Oh, just smile and make them feel welcome.
Okay, all right.
This is their first visit to Mystery Island, and hopefully not their last.
All right. That sounds easy enough. How many will there be?
Oh, 3.
Just 3?
That's right. This was a special engagement. The season hasn't officially started yet, so this will be a good week for you to get your feet wet. And here they are, Kristen and Trevor Richardson, brother and sister from Ohio. Oh, look how happy they are, and so they should be. They think they've won a vacation, but they're about to find out that it's much more than that. Much, much more.
Really? What?
You'll find out soon enough.
But I thought you said there were 3.
I did. Mr. Henson will be arriving later, so this is it for now. My dear guests, I am your host, Miss Mabry. Welcome to Mystery Island!
There's a place